Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. I'm the Serious Strategy Gamer, and we are returning to a Let's Play series of Command, where we are playing as the US with the Carrier Strike Group, and we are striking at Iranian air defenses. Our main target today is this accumulation of heavy air defense systems. Most importantly, these guys over here, the S-400 or SA-21, depending on whether you want to use the NATO name or the Russian one. These guys are extremely dangerous for us, so we need to see whether we can break through here. We have sent this group of aircraft down here. We've got a lot of decoys over here that are there to try and confuse the air defense systems, maybe get targeted instead. So far that hasn't been wholly successful, but let's see whether these guys are going to come in there. You're very low. Well, let's see. We also got two groups of strike aircraft, this group of 14 SuperHornets in the F variant, and another group of 9 SuperHornets in the E variant, so single-seaters and double-seaters. These guys are carrying about 100 missiles that they're soon going to launch at these systems. We do have a follow-up strike group this time around of another 5 aircraft, which we're going to send up over here as these groups are completing their strike. So let's see whether that is going to be successful. Got a couple of air covers in the back, got a couple of F-35s here at the side to see whether we can do some other approaches as well. Okay, so I think you guys here have actually done all of this, so that's perfectly fine there. Can I actually get you here to also lay share? Well, I think for now it's okay. Let's continue to do that as is. Right. So, without further ado, let's resume over here. Let's see whether we launch all of these missiles. There we are, the first missiles that are going to this direction here, but most of them are really meant to go over here. And you can see all of these missiles appearing, one after one. But I do need to make sure that our aircraft aren't doing stupid things, so I need to actually select them for a second over here. If I can find them, that is. Somewhere in here there must be a group of aircraft. Come on. Oh, there we are. Interesting, you're a little bit faster than all of the other stuff. Yeah, okay, you still got 18 missiles. The issue is at some point these guys will likely decide that they have launched all of their missiles, and at that point they will pop up, and that is not exactly what I want. I would like them to maintain low altitude, and that would be fantastic. Good, and up over here there must be another group. I can't see now. Are you also a little bit ahead of the missiles themselves? No, there you are, just right in the middle. Okay, you've got 17 missiles. And there we are seeing the first surface-to-air missiles that are being launched from over here, presumably. Yes, they are. That's okay, they are mostly just striking at our missiles and not at our aircraft. But we will have to see that very closely, and that is one of the reasons why I want to manage this so closely and see about that. Okay, so 11 missiles here, just 1 missile over here. So let's resume this and see whether you're going to launch. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so that has been all of your missiles, so that means we can immediately ask you guys here to return on a path basically like this. Try to use the chaff cover that we've got over here. And I do want to have you on minimum altitude and just very fast. That I think is okay. Right. Excellent. Up over here, where are we with our... Where are you guys all going so far to the left? Well, I guess a lot of these guys are to the left. Right. Where is our aircraft again? Just over here. Okay, fine. Fantastic. 7 more missiles to go. Come on, just launch. Just launch. Okay, I think you might want to go a little bit higher. Maybe you need to be a little bit higher just so that you can launch here. Okay, 3 more launched. Just 2 more to go. Come on. Who has still got missiles over here? You. Just 1, yeah, just 2 of you, and you have them allocated. So you should be launching them immediately now. Oh, come on, I don't want to go too... Yeah, okay, there we go, fantastic, good. Let's get out of here. and just evac like this. And that you can do at minimum altitude. Terrain following, there we go. Okay, let's see what's gonna happen over here. So, about 100 missiles in the air. We should see that on the 3D view as well. Let's have a look. We've got one aircraft that is slightly ahead of everyone else, so let's see whether you are going to do anything funky over here. Couple of missiles streaming that way. I do hope that our decoys are at least going to make it easier for us to withdraw this time around. That would be fantastic. Just due to a little bit of stupidity. Okay, so you know what? I think you going to low altitude and cruise speed is going to be fine. And then I'm going to ask you to attack options late chav continuously. So that you're also covering this route here a little bit like that. Okay, no, come on. Like so. Okay, that should be lovely and fantastic. And then we're going to bring these ECM aircraft a little bit more over the relevant strike area here. Good. Well, that's nice, isn't it? Right, so let's see whether we are going to be able to get out of here with all of these missiles floating about. It's a little bit hard to see where exactly they all are. Okay, let's grab you guys a little bit. Let's just spread you out a little bit so that we are triangulating a little bit of this stuff here a little bit more. Right. Okay, I don't think that is actually here in the water. It's a bit hard to read all of this, but you guys are coming in at low altitude. You guys are in the moment turning around, which is lovely. We've got all of these decoys. We've got most of these missiles in the air. They are definitively sending up a lot of missiles, and most of them are actually steered by the gravestones. So that is the SA-21, which isn't the worst. Yeah, you're also extremely active over there. That I find slightly well. I mean, you'll have a hard time coming around over there. The issue is just the NATO stuff that we've got in terms of our anti-radiation missile. I don't think it's quite fast enough. It should be a little bit faster, so that it's a little bit harder to intercept. And that would be fantastic. Okay, you guys actually, could you also lay chav if you can? I don't know whether you can actually, but if you can, that would be lovely. Yeah, this group, this is a bunch of aircraft, 14. Yeah, and here come the missiles. Okay, it's nice that they are engaging over here, because that most definitely will not intercept. These guys will come here before these guys are there, I think, or just at the very least be very close to that moment. Right, okay, the first of our missiles has been shot down. That is, of course, unfortunate, but we did expect that. That's why we are sending in so many missiles at the same time. And let's see whether that is going to be successful. Right, okay, you guys, are you diving? Yes, you are. You are coming in very low anyway. That's nice to see. You guys are also trying to withdraw. So that's all very good and nice. And if no missiles are making it through here, or if they're only going for the decoys, that would be pretty fantastic. Yeah, the USS Texas is actually indicating that these guys are coming up here. They've got a lot of defense systems there. That's a lot. I'm not sure whether any of our missiles are going to make it through. But at the very least, it looks a little bit like our aircrafts the aircrafts themselves might be able to get away this time, which would be already a very good result. Lots of smaller missiles over here, but they are still going for that direction. So that's interesting because they don't seem to be going. Our missiles here are seemingly having a good time around this time with this defense system there. Okay, you guys are doing fine though, so that's nice. Are you actually in range? You're not. Okay, so but you're going fast, so that's okay then. I think you'll be able to make it sooner rather than later. Okay, so our missile herd there is being culled. You guys are actually fine. And up over here it really looks like you might be coming, well, I mean these guys are still faster than these guys, so yeah, they might have an intercept chance here. But all of them, I don't know. And if we could defeat these guys here, that would already go a long way to making our life easier. Yeah, but just look at how few missiles we've got actually this time around now. Although this is nice because these guys are not really going for the targets that would be ideal for them. But you can also see the geckos, I think, or whatever that is, gauntlets, SA-15, are actually turning on. So they are sending short-range missiles against these HARM missiles. Not ideal, but what can we do? Right. Okay, but you can see these guys here are trying to catch up with this missile, with this main block of missiles. So that's nice because they are a little bit less likely to be able to do something over here. But yeah, there was an intercept already. Bad for us. Yeah. We are seeing more and more of these. Come on, I really wanna be able to engage them over here. It doesn't look too bad, right? So if we're hitting this guy, that would indeed be fantastic. But yeah, they have the ability to send up a lot of missiles, and we did not result in a hit here. And it's only a single missile that's left here now. Not ideal. Yeah, so that was entirely unsuccessful. And you know what? This is the reason why I want to go for not two small strikes. We do need to send in a lot of missiles at the same time, just so that we can overwhelm them. And that's why we are going for these massive strike packages with, you know... there was a hit there, so that's nice, and I think this missile is also coming in for you. So, at the very least, we are reducing that, although this is really not a priority target. But yeah, you can see the issue that we are having over here, and that is we are not able to penetrate with a lot of missiles. If we are sending just 100 missiles, they are able to take them out. If we are sending 120 missiles, they might be coming in. Now we do have the follow-up strike, and let's see whether that is going to be successful in delivering a second wave, but I'm a little bit skeptical, I have to say, so yeah. Let's see what is going to happen over here. Okay, so we've got a couple of further guys that are just going somewhere over here, I suppose. Right, can you come up there? You're loitering, yeah? Yeah. No, you're not. Okay. No, you are. So many missiles, though. And we only were actually able to take out one of these guys there. That's not even a lot. So far, I think we've exactly scored one hit with this major strike here. On the other hand, we have been relatively successful in getting our aircraft out, so far at the very least. It looks like we might be able to score some strikes over here, although these are really secondary targets. And actually you can see this guy over here, there's no missile flying towards him anymore. So that is definitely a very bad situation up there. That would have been one of our priority targets. Looks good over here though. But it just doesn't. We are not able to penetrate. There we go. There's a hit on this system, so that's nice. That's at least one thing down. And I think this one over there as well. Might be a hit over there. Let's have a look over here at weapons damage. So it does say missed, but I think just generally if they are missing by 7 meters or so, then you are usually fine. And that's on the SA-10. And we've got a hit on the cheese board, so we've disabled one of the systems. And there's another S-400. Okay, so yeah, we did hit a couple of guys, right? So the Gecko, that's the one down here. Not really an important one. Gecko? 2 times Gecko. Okay, fine. Gravestone hit, basically. Not sure whether that is supposed to be the same thing. Well, we've scored a couple of hits here. Let's see. Let's wait until everything is flowing in, and then we are going to see what's left standing, basically. We are scoring a couple of hits, but you know, just barely it seems. So I'm not superly overly excited about the result. It's good, don't get me wrong, but you can definitively see they are still capable of sending a lot of missiles all over the place. Right, okay, so here we go. That's been the major strike there. We've still got our decoys flying in. We still got our follow-up strike group. And for now it seems like our guys over here are doing a fantastic job in withdrawing, so that's perfectly lovely as well. And actually very nice, because no losses is actually much more important to me than being able to score and kill everyone at the same time. Okay, so you still got the clamshell but not the flap lid, so you still have your target indicators but not your fire control systems. And I wonder how much that does degrade your ability. So I think the SA-10 must be guided in. Track via missile. Oh! No. Illuminate at launch, but you don't need to be illuminated afterwards? But I don't see a seeker on this guy. Yeah. Alright, so you actually do need illumination, so I don't think the target indicator is much of a concern for us. Okay, it seems like we did take out that missile system. How about you? 17 seconds ago, so I think you've been properly disabled. You over here? Ah, you are still emitting, so you are still an issue. Okay, so let's actually deselect all reference points, and I think this one over here can actually delete, because I think that system has been taken out. This guy over here basically not been taking that out. You also seem to be still emitting. How about you? I think you were a target. Yeah, so I think you are down as well, basically. You're shut down for all intents and purposes. Control delete, okay. Who else have we got? We've got you over here, and it seems like we've got a couple of impacts there. So that is perfectly lovely. Let's delete that then. And you are still going on and strong, so yeah. And there is a hit up there, but I think it's just sort of... Huh, interesting. So that was also 5 seconds ago. Yeah, and this guy over here has completely been untouched. And of course the smaller bases over here have not been engaged at all, basically. Yeah, so you are still a threat. Don't quite know about you. I mean, you're an SA-10 anyway, so it's not the most important target. So what have we got? We've got you. We've got the one up here. And I think you right there, right? Can we wait here for a second just to see what's going on? Wait a minute, why are you flying up there? Have you detected the F-35 here? I don't think you should have detected that. We still got all of these decoys in the air. We still got a couple of missiles flying around there. So yeah, okay, let's think about our secondary strike group over here. I think we can actually bump you up to military speed so that you're going a little bit faster. Shouldn't take too long actually, so that's alright. Let's have you come over here, and you know what, you are fine over there. Got this ECM aircraft here. Not sure where these guys are going, but I suppose You can actually come back over there. Hopefully these guys are not going in for the aircraft itself. Right, okay, so that has cleared up a little bit. Let's see what we've got. Definitely you over here. Yeah, you guys are still extremely active. And you aren't. Okay, fine. You guys aren't. So we've been able to take out about 2 of these systems that we very, very, very much wanted to take out. But that does leave still you, and you over here. Okay, 3 systems, we've got 20 missiles, so let's see what we can do in that regard. Okay, you are engaging the target decoys now, so that's okay, I suppose. So 8 miles. Shouldn't take too long. Suppose we can actually fly over there. Let's see whether they are actually incapable of launching against our missiles this time around, because they have used all of these systems now. So yeah. But also I would really like to break through this guy here, because he's the most dangerous right now. Oh, let's look at that. Okay, so what's going on over here? So firstly, we are seeing a submarine being we just, by flying over it, we just detected that submarine, which I find hilarious. Let's get over here and let's see what you can do. So this is 18 miles. I suppose we can launch against you, can we not? Can launch for another 4 seconds. Let's see. I really want to find out who you are. I mean, you might technically be an allied submarine or something, but so far we've never seen any allies. So I suppose we should be okay. Right, let's see. Yeah, more fire control systems being used over there. Okay, how are you guys doing? 70 miles? That's just 4 more miles. Yeah, but we still have this system here, which is slightly annoying. Well, let's see whether we can do anything over there. Right, okay, you guys are actually fine. You might want to come up this way and at least launch your 2 missiles at this guy. Or at something over there. Okay, let's go this way. And I think soon we should be able to launch. Come on, come on, come on. Just 1 more mile. There we go. Yeah, okay, now you can fire. So yeah, let's stop here for a second and let's dedicate our targets. Right, so firstly, this target here does definitely deserve 8 missiles. Then we've got the second system up over here, and I would actually like to dedicate, let's call that 4, 2 missiles on you. Then let's do the same over here. Last 2 remaining missiles. And another 4 missiles from you. Right. Let's re-engage. And you're sending off your missiles. Lovely, lovely. Come on. Now you have more of these. Come on, just 5 more. There we go. Okay, now you're done. So let's bring you... I think you can just go directly here. Or you know what? Let's actually bring you back here via this mountain range. I suppose that's a little safer. But do remain on minimum altitude, please. Fantastic. Good. Okay, that's fine. And then we've got this ECM aircraft. You're the last one to have any missiles. So I think I would actually like you to send at least 1 missile over there. And then I would like again to attack the Bandar Abbas radar station. Oh, I think we've actually taken out the radar station, haven't we? Well, that's extremely good news. So that's only this one remaining over here. So I think it might very much make sense to send a missile your way. Good. Fantastic, actually. Okay, that's very nice. Right, so let's turn you around. Let's get you to a slightly high altitude so that you can launch your missiles there, which I think you should be doing right about now. One, and come on, where's number two? Where is number two? There we go. Fantastic. Okay, do remain low, please. And then sort of just egress via this route as everyone else is doing. Fine, fantastic. Good stuff over there. Right, so here is the secondary launch. Let's see whether that is useful for us. We've got still the air covers over here, so that's lovely as well. Suppose air cover 2 can now move up to that direction. And these jamming aircraft here can sort of slowly make it home, I suppose. Fantastic. Good stuff over there. Then we've got the F-35s. Now, if we do take out these guys over there, that would be a fantastic job. Now, I want to be probably about 15 miles or so from this guy. So, let's suppose I'm over here-ish. Okay, so let's get you over there. And let's get you towards sort of here. And then we're going to see whether we can strike this installation there with the F-35s. Okay, so the hope now is that they have exhausted their missile supplies a little bit, that they are in the phase of reloading, that they cannot take out all of these missiles that are coming now towards them. I'm not entirely sure that is going to work, because I'm not too sure that they have... yeah, and you can see they're already sending out 3 missiles there. Yeah, let's see whether that is going to be successful or not. I have my doubts, but at the very least, you know what? We were capable enough of not losing any aircraft right now, so far at the very least. Of course, we... Excuse me? Excuse me? Yeah, so we apparently got a battery, which I'm very much guessing is hostile, seeing how it is. So let's mark the position over here. So yeah, we do see that. And I do think it's a threat. So actually, I suppose what we have over here somewhere is we've got a couple of strike packages in the... No, not you. Not the Growlers. You maybe? Yes, the JSOLs. Okay, let's launch you at least individually. I think you'd be extremely good at taking these guys out. More and more missiles being spotted over here. It's not too bad though. Yeah, well, there's a hit though. Yeah, see, this is the economy of sending out missiles to attack anything that has missile defenses. Missile defenses are nearly always active, so they are capable of striking a certain number of our systems. And if our systems, and if we're not able to overwhelm them at the same time, then we're just not we're just not going to be able to penetrate them. So had these 20 missiles been part of the first strike, I bet all of these, or at least 20 additional missiles, would have hit, whether it's these ones or other ones. So yeah, just sort of sending in piecemeal is not a winning strategy usually in terms of missile warfare. Although it looks like we might be able to that would be a lovely hit. If that one missile is coming through here and resulting in a hit there, fantastic, it actually did. And I do think we've also taken out this guy there, so that's lovely. Although this one here has not been successfully defeated. Well, so it's all but one. It's all except this single system over here that has been more or less successfully taken out. Yeah, that's actually fairly good news over here. So most of these, what are you actually? So yeah, most of the fire control systems have been taken out. So that is very nice to see. What are you? 51 minutes ago? 51 seconds ago, I should say. Okay, so only this system here remains as being completely active. That's actually not bad news at all. Right, okay, bullet 1, so you are the one with the JSOLs? Yes, you are. Okay, let's get you up over here, and let's have you attack. What's actually your range on these JSOLs? 40 miles or something? 45 miles? Yeah, 45 miles. Right, so that would be, if we're saying you're attacking from over here. Yeah, sort of it's this mountain there. Right, so bullet 1, you're coming in here. And then we've got Tom 2. You guys can actually land. Yeah, that's lovely. Okay, you guys returning to base, lovely and fantastic. Let's get you over here back home. And I suppose the air cover can also go home. Very, very lovely indeed. Good. Right, so most of these guys up there have been taken out except for that one system. And you are actually close by over here now. So what I want to do is I want to take this guy here and use its paveways to do a couple of follow-up bombing raids. And that is not as easy as you would think. So also we need to see whether we can attack this single system up over here. I have slightly higher hopes because, well, last time around we were not quite able to take them out. But the thing is, these things here are a slightly older weapon. This is the SA-21A, not the SA-21B. So maybe we're going to be able to take him out. Also, he's maybe reloading and we might be able to get around there relatively quickly. So let's see about that. There's also one last system up over here. But yeah, now I think now is a very good place to put in a cut. So thank you very much for watching, guys. Hope to see you around next time. Bye bye.